Top 10 games of 2018. Strong year with amazing games. It was a complete pain to assemble the top 10 here, especially to place them in correct order from 10th to first spot. So let's start with spot number 10, God's Trigger. It's a top-down isometric fast-paced shooter that I spent months playing and practicing speedruns. The only way to have proper fun with this game is to master it. Try the game, it's worth playing. You can find full walkthroughs, reviews, and of course speedruns on the channel's homepage. Number 9, Darksiders 3. We gotta have one Souls-like per year on the list, I guess, and Darksiders 3 did it well. It's a game with many problems and issues for sure, but it's still a very fun game in its own rights. Full review, as well as boss fights and walkthrough is on the channel of course. Number 8, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. For card game lovers, Gwent is here. Solid campaign with good writing in Witcher universe. It's worth playing if you wish to relax a bit. Number 7, Vampyr. Weird, innovative game, third-person action-adventure where you get to play as Vampyr in a gothic setting. I liked it, and if you want to experience something new, give it a shot. We got a complete war now in top 6. Every game is great, and it was pain to assemble this in right order, so on spot number 6, we got Red Dead Redemption 2. Gorgeous game, if you can call it a game. I called it an interactive movie while I was playing it. Amazing graphics, great story, great writing, breathtaking atmosphere, amazing acting. But gameplay is just missing, or better to say, this is a mega slow game. This is one of the best games ever created for casual players, and probably the best game ever in the eyes of every casual player in the world. For me, it was a great experience, but it doesn't deserve to be higher than this. Because again, it's an interactive movie, not a video game. Full review and walkthroughs for Red Dead 2 is on the channel's homepage, of course. Number 5, Dead Cells. Speaking about gameplay, here comes one. One of the best, if not the best roguelike in the history of gaming. Fast-paced, main focus is of course on a gameplay that's addicting with smooth and perfect controls. It offers challenge and hundreds of hours of game time. This game is still receiving patches and DLCs 4 years later, by the way. Bright future is ahead for this undying marvel. Number 4, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. It dropped the ball a bit. I expected Pillars 2 to be gutty for 2018, but it just dropped the ball. It's not Game of the Year. Reason can't be explained in short. Ship battles and management ruined the exploration and dungeon crawling that were literally non-existent. Later on they realized what they did and added mega bosses plus a lot of dungeon crawling with the DLCs. It's still worth playing and replaying, of course. This is a great CRPG. The game is huge, it offers challenge on its hardest difficulty, Path of the Damned, and it's a must for every CRPG player in the world. You can find full walkthroughs, review guides, as well as all puzzles and boss fights for Pillars of Eternity 2, as well as its DLCs on the channel's homepage. Number 3, God of War. What I said for Red Dead Redemption 2, I can easily say the same thing for God of War. Best third-person hack-and-slash game on the market. What's the difference though? God of War offers fun to casual players, but it will also offer extreme challenge on its hardest difficulty. It's focused on that Hollywood-like storytelling, but it makes up for that failure with addicting combat and gameplay. Gameplay that's far more vast than in Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's why the higher spot. Its breathtaking world is amazing, and of course exploration and leveling is also done well in God of War. Very good game with its own issues, but hell, what game doesn't have issues? Full review on the channel's homepage, as well as the walkthrough for God of War. Number 2, Pathfinder Kingmaker. Bugfinder Quest Killer in its vanilla version was one of the worst CRPGs I played in my life. Today, after thousands of patches, it's finally a great game. It's complex, hard, huge, and with amazing replay value. It's in a far better state now than on its release date, and you should not skip this gem in your life. Now, it's a great CRPG, top 10 maybe CRPGs of all time. Full review, walkthroughs, puzzles, guides, ultimate guide, all boss fights on unfair difficulty are on the channel's homepage for Pathfinder Kingmaker. Number 1, the winner, the Messenger. Innovation. That's why this is number 1. Start off as a classic 2D action platformer that BAM! After it turns into a full-grown Metroidvania. Fast-paced, long, hard, amazing art style, chase scenes, backtracking, responsive controls, smoothness, phenomenal music, boss fights. And all of those reasons are not enough for number 1. There was one main reason why it's number 1. This game put a big smile on my face every 5 minutes. I was happy while playing it. I was laughing non-stop. Writing is so freaking hilarious, and when you combine it with that hilarious music, epic music, it brings immersion and atmosphere to its summit. I can't even remember when I had so much fun like I did with the Messenger. It's really one-of-a-kind game, innovative. It's just freaking great. There is no single game that's even close to the uniqueness of the Messenger. Play it and don't think about it. This is pure art. Now, I get it that everyone will have different top 10. I tried to be objective as always, so that's why Red Dead Redemption 2 is only number 6, while The Messenger is number 1. I explained the reasons and how I rate the games, and I rate the games if they're capable of having a proper gameplay, to put a smile on my face, to make me addicted to playing them instead of just watching them. And I believe the winner is good now for 2018. I'm gonna thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.